Hi guys, welcome back to Econ Time with SK. So grab your notebooks, your favorite cup of coffee, and let's get started. When it comes to profit maximization, remember that we had discussed that profit has two parts. For profit, you need to look at the revenue side of things, but you also need to look at the cost. So here we have been provided with the total revenue in this table for that dairy farm, and at the same time we've been provided with the cost. Okay, so of course, how are we going to calculate the profit? We are just going to do total revenue minus total cost. So here it is 0 minus 3, which gives us negative 3. Here it's 6 minus 5, which gives us 1. Here it is 12 minus 8, which gives us 4, and so on and so forth. Do you notice a pattern here with the profit? Well, initially it increases, right? It reaches some pinnacle, some maximum, and then it begins to fall, right? So if I were to draw this, or if I were just to sketch this, profit on this axis, output on this axis, what we're seeing is that initially as output increases, it increases, then it reaches some maximum, and then it falls, right? So the profit function looks like this. So that's exactly what I show in the very next slide. So what you have to remember is the main questions that firms are asking themselves is, what quantity should I produce that will help me maximize profit, right? And the answer we can find in this profit function, profit curve, right? The maximum profit occurs at that quantity, right? Let's call this Q star. The maximum profit, when there's maximum profit, the slope of the profit curve is actually 0. So I can write it as change in pi by change in Q is equals to 0. Now, the profit is actually total revenue minus total cost divided by change. So let me expand that, right? So then I can write this as change in TR by change in Q minus change in TC by change in Q is equals to 0. So what is this concept here? Change in TR by change in Q. This is nothing but my marginal revenue, right? So let me write it down here, marginal revenue. And what is this concept? Change in TC by change in Q. This is nothing but my MC, right? So let me call it MC is equal to 0. So essentially, I can rewrite this as MR equals to MC. So this is your profit maximizing condition. So if we can ensure that MC equals to MR, then we have found the output that maximizes profit. So now let's go back to that table of ours. Okay, so now let's look at it closely. Where is MC equals to MR? Right here. Is that the case? No. Here there is a problem because our MC is great, our MR is greater than our MC, right? So this cannot be the equilibrium output. What about here? Well, this is still a problem because our MR is less than the MC, right? So where are they equal? Right here, right? This is where MR is 6, MC is 6. So this is where profit is being maximized. So the profit maximizing quantity is going to be 5. If the firm produces 5 units of output, then it is maximizing profit. Okay, so the key takeaway from this video should be that the profit maximizing condition is when MC is equals to MR. You should never forget this. And so Q star, which is the output when MC equals to MR, this is the profit maximizing quantity that the firm is going to produce. In the next video, we are going to be looking at concepts of economic profit and the economic loss, but we're going to look at it in per unit terms. All right, guys, I shall see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.